Hi everyone, we're from Group 14. My name is Tian Hao.
My name is Shane.
And my name is Shen Wei. And today we'll be presenting a documentary video for our selected heritage building, which is St. George Church, located in Georgetown, Penang.
In this documentary, we will explore its history, architectural and cultural significance, current tourism conditions, issues and challenges, comparative analysis and proposed strategies for heritage tourism enhancement.
To make our analysis clearer, we will study at St. George Church through 3 different lenses.
I will focus on the historical lens, which looks at the church establishment, timeline, and key historical milestones.
And I will focus on the architectural and conservation lens, which studies the building's design, material tropical adaptations, and conservation challenges.
And I will focus on the tourism lens, which looks at the visitor experience comparison with St. Paul's Cathedral and strategies for improvement. Together, these 3 lenses help us answer one main question.
How can St. George Church remain a sacred worship space
while protecting its architectural and historical value
and becoming a more meaningful living heritage destination?
Right, let's begin!
To understand St. George Church, we first need to look back at the early British settlement in Penang. After Captain Francis Wright established Penang in 1786, Anglican services were initially held in temporary places such as Fort Cornwallis.
So, before the church was built, the Anglican community did not have a permanent worship space?
Exactly. As the British colonial administration expanded, there was a need for a proper Anglican church in Georgetown. Proposals were made in the early 19th century, and by 1815, the construction of a permanent church was approved.
So that explains why the building looks so formal and monumental.
Construction began in 1817 under Captain Robert M. Smith and was completed in 1818. In 1819, the church was officially consecrated. Later, the original flat roof was replaced with a pitch roof in 1864. During World War II, the church was heavily damaged, but it reopened in 1948 after restoration. Conservation works in 2007 and the UNESCO inscription in 2008 further strengthened its heritage significance.
So, St. George's Church is not only old, it is a survivor of colonial change, war damage, restoration, and heritage recognition.
Through the architectural lenses, St. George Church reflected British colonial neoclassical architecture with Georgian Palladian influence. So its symmetrical facade, Doric columns, front portico, and octagonal spire creates a strong sense of order and monumental.
How did it respond to Penang's climate?
So the wide portico provided shade, the high ceiling allows hot air to rise, and the pitched roof helped drain tropical rain. So these features show adaptation rather than direct imitation of European architecture.
So, the architecture tells a story of adaptation.
Yeah, exactly. The church also used historical brickwork and traditional lime plasters, and beside the main building, the Francis Light Memorial Pavilion, which is located in front of the building's Heritage Center and pipe organ contribute to its cultural value as well.
That means the church is still active and connected to people today.
Yeah, that's right.
Today, St. George's Church has a dual role. It remains an active Anglican worship space and is also part of Georgetown's heritage tourism landscape.
That's a strength because its original function has not disappeared.
Yes, but it also creates challenges. Visitors need access and information, while worshippers need quietness and privacy.
And the church is also exposes to heat, rain, pollution, and traffic vibration.
Many visitors admire the white facade, but may not fully understand the stories behind it.
So what is the issue and challenges? The first major issue is maintenance and integrity. Humidity, rain, pollution, and vibration affect the building's fabric. Unsuitable repairs may damage the original heritage materials. And heritage buildings require specialized conservation techniques and materials.
The second issue is funding constraints. Conservation requires long-term financial supports.
The third issue is limited heritage interpretation. Without interpretation, visitors may appreciate the beauty but not understand the significance. We compare St. George's Church with St. Paul's Cathedral in London as an international benchmark.
Are we comparing them directly?
Not directly. We focus on visitor experience, promotion, interpretation, and site management.
And the focus is not scale, but management systems.
St. Paul's Cathedral offers guided tours, exhibitions, digital interpretations, and a strong branding. St. George's Church provides a quieter and more intimate experience, but has more limited interpretation and promotion.
So the comparison becomes a tool for improvement rather than imitations.
We propose 3 groups of strategies: digital promotion and visibility enhancement, management improvements, and funding innovations.
First, digital promotions and visibility enhancement can be done through QR codes and AR interpretation.
Visitors can access multilingual guides, historical photos, architectural explanations, and restoration access.
Next, the pipe organ can become a niche cultural attraction through recitals and heritage music sessions.
And clear visitor hours can balance tourism and worship activities.
In terms of management improvements, the Heritage Management Subcommittee can coordinate conservation plannings and visitors management.
Partnerships with universities and conservation specialists can improve monitoring and maintenance.
For funding innovations, creating a corporate social responsibilities program to incentivize businesses, promote guided tours, and a heritage store can support long-term funding and sustainability.
Through the historical lens, we understand that St. George's Church began as a colonial Anglican church, but its meanings has changed across time.
Through the architectural lens, we see a building that has adapted to Penang's climate, survived war, and continue to require careful conservation.
Through the tourism lens, we see strong potential but also a need for better interpretation, visitor management, and sustainable funding.
Therefore, St. George's Church should not be treated only as a monument of the past.
It should be carefully conserved as an important architectural and cultural landmark.
And it should be experienced as a living heritage space, where history, faith, architecture, and community continue to meet.
That's all from us for this documentary.
And thank you for watching.
We hope this study helps highlight the importance of conserving and enhancing St. George's Church as part of Penang's heritage identity.
Thank you.